Detroit hustles harder, a simple concept but a powerful phrase. It embodies the spirit of the city whose people have created an entrepreneurial and innovative culture despite countless historic setbacks. Brush Park, the previous site of the Brewster Douglas projects, is one of many neighborhoods that exemplifies how the need to hustle came to be. The current state of the site is attributed to a history of neglect and disinvestment from various institutions. The historic Motown was developed and refined in the towers of the Brewster Douglas homes. With notable residents like Diana Ross, Mary Wilson, and Florence Ballard, the Brewster Douglas homes were a hub for Black artists and musicians. In the 1960s, the construction of Interstate 75 next to the Brewster Douglas homes uprooted countless BIPOC individuals, families, and communities that were essential to Black Detroiters' culture and economy. Now, the empty site serves as an exemplary location to design a community that celebrates Detroit's rich history and embraces BIPOC artistry and entrepreneurship. Historically, our site had a significantly lower household median income than Detroit as a whole. Currently, the income is higher, reflecting a more affluent population entering the new Brush Park housing development. Our project wishes to dismantle the history of neglect by creating a space to invest in the original residents rather than to displace them. We are proposing that 40% of the residencies will be offered at lower than market price. The monthly rent will start at $400 to $700, aimed for people with an annual income of $16,000 to $24,000. Brush Park is a gathering point of crucial educational facilities, landmarks, and transportation. It was crucial to design a campus that allowed for access to these existing amenities as well as introduce new ones. We employed different key design strategies to improve the experience of our residents. Our program arrangement provides a complete community with a 5-minute walkable access to health, education, grocery, job amenities, and services. These resources are located on the ground floor throughout the campus to encourage connectivity and foster social interaction among the community. The design facilitates the lives of people like Kia, Miles, and the Henderson family. Although their daily lives and abilities are significantly different, the neighborhood supports their needs and interests. To support local artists, murals and public galleries are placed in high pedestrian traffic areas. Established events in the community include picnics, festivals, garage sales, neighborhood cleanup days, and food truck parks to encourage residents to gather together and support local businesses. In each programmatic zone, there are different scales of retail. From pop-up shops to large-scale grocery stores, the neighborhood supports many types of entrepreneurs. Different areas of the site hone in on a human sense: sight, touch, smell, taste, and sound to provide an engaging experience for the residents and visitors. Utilizing the senses also serves as a navigation tool for those with disabilities. Sensual design removes barriers and promotes inclusion and social equity, especially amongst vulnerable communities. The design is responsive to the seasons to maintain a quality experience for residents all year. For example, while a pool can be occupied in the summer, it can be adopted as an ice rink in the winter. Because Detroit experiences all 4 seasons, making each space usable throughout the year is crucial.
The integration of the community into the surrounding context is done through the connection to the Eastern Lewis Greenway, a currently developing project, and by providing mixed-use residence on the northwest of the site. The porous plan allows multiple entry points to the adjacent neighborhood through bike and pedestrian lanes. Within the site, cultural strips full of art and music lead up to the central hub that accommodates the NOMA headquarters, healthcare center, and trade school. This anchor point lies on the edge of the highway and addresses the community's 3 main programmatic components: culture, health, and education. Its organic nature softens the boundary with the road and provides enclosed spaces for public gatherings. In order to encourage pedestrian use, a one-way car access in the northwest provides quick, easy access, while 3 underground parking garages allow residents and visitors to park and enter the site on foot. Throughout the community, public nodes are linked into a network of gentle pedestrian passageways and bike lanes, creating a new, highly connected urban topography. As for the landscape, trees are placed strategically in places that would create welcoming environments while improving the biodiversity of the now vacant parcel. The incorporation of swales and green roofs also assists in stormwater management in order to avoid flooding in walkable areas. The pedestrian streets promote a communal gathering of all people. Walking along one of the cultural strips towards the NOMA building, one can experience street artist painting, a public art exhibition, or local musicians performing. The gathering space in front of the anchor buildings support large-scale performances and events, as well as a dynamic congregation space on the steps for tourists and residents alike. Turning around, one can notice the large outdoor gathering spaces between programs that facilitate safe social distancing. In all, we wish to design a community that invests in the original residents while embodying the legacy of the site as a thriving cultural hub.